Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video on how to order the customizable subject stickers from Erin Condren. So this video is definitely not for everyone, but if you have an Erin Condren teacher lesson planner and you want to use these labels, then this may be the video for you. So I'm going to show you how I order mine, and I'm going to do a screencast of how to actually put your order in on the website, because it can be a little tricky. So I'm going to show you here the sheets that I got and how I set them up, and then we will switch to the screencast. Okay, so I have 6 sheets here, and I choose to order this way. So each sheet, I use the first 4 columns for one type of label. So this is my current Erin Condren teacher lesson planner. So let me just show you like a normal-ish week. Let me find one. All right, so this week here in January, yes, I went all the way back to January because lately it's just not normal. So like here is like some recent weeks, and I'm not even using both pages anymore. So I will be doing a flip through of my entire planner if you are curious to see how the whole year turned out and how my style like adapted over the year. I will definitely do that. But what I did at the beginning of this current school year is order my stickers in rainbow order, and I kind of went on like a more of a pastel or a softer color scheme. So I didn't do hot pink. I did more of this like softer pink. But yeah, I liked that a lot. It was really fun. But I wanted to mix it up this year, and I definitely wanted to go in a different direction. So this year, or this planner, didn't really have a solid color scheme. It was really, I mean, it was the triangles, but it wasn't like, I mean, that's rainbow order basically, but this year's planner is in the Oh So Retro, or at least mine is. So I ordered them in the Oh So Retro colors. So going back to this sheet here, these labels are going to be for one column in this planner. So like this column right here is going to be my world history stickers. And then these guys hanging out over here on the right, those are going to be over here on this side. Okay. Same for this one. So here's my classroom to-dos. I'm going to put them in the same spot here. So I've got classroom to-dos here. Got honors world history here. And then the other side I'm going to switch up this year. So I'm not going to be doing these labels here. I switched to ideas and notes, and then I had some room over here. I chose to-do list. High school events and to-dos, which are going to go probably here in the middle. And I switched it up with to-do list in teal. And then coaching activities, which I think are going to go right here. And they're in a really pretty purple color. And then I have some more prep for next week. So I've got 4 of the prep for next week over here on the right column. And then I've got a couple of to-do stickers. And these I could really put anywhere. I can put them over here on this side in place of the prep next week. Or if I just have like a heavy to-do list week, I can just add them wherever I want in a box. So that was kind of my thought process on that. There's a lot of different ways for you to order these, and I will go through that in the screencast. But this system is what works for me. And yeah, it's a process trying to figure out how to order them. Once you find your system though, you're golden. So I just am so excited to lay these down in my setup video, which will come in probably a month or so. But let's go into the screencast so you can actually see on the screen how to order these. And I kind of walk you through some different ways that you can set up your pages, or I should say your columns, for whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do on this site is go up here and search for the customizable subject stickers. So they're nested into a category, and they're hard to find unless you actually search for customizable subject stickers. So this is what it looks like when you open up, and it has a couple of little previews here for you to see what it looks like. So these are what they look like on the planner itself. Okay, so you are going to go in and personalize, so click that. Now, the first thing that you have to figure out when you're doing this is how many do I need per column in my planner? So basically, how many weeks of school do you have is the first question you need to ask yourself. So for me, we work on a 6 weeks system. So we have six weeks. And so I needed about 40, which each column has 10 stickers in the column. So you're going to want to, for me, it was, I wanted 4 columns. That would get me enough for the entire year with a couple of extra, which I think is a safe thing to do. And then I've got this extra column over on the right that I have to figure out something to do with because I don't want to waste it. So you can do a lot of things with this. You can either start on the next section, meaning the second column in your planner and whatever you want to label that as, or you can label it as something generic like to-do list, or say you have a specific event every year or every week or every other week, something like Flex Friday, something like that. You could have a column for that, or you could just have like special event. You really can just do whatever you want with that last column. And let me show you real quick about how these columns work. So you can see on the preview here, there's 2 lines for you to write on. So if you see over here, let's put reading in here. Your preview is going to update over here so you can see it. So reading, and then you have your second column. So you can do something like second period reading, or you could do the time period of the class. So let's say like 11:30 to 12:15, something like that. So really anything here. You can even leave the second line blank if you just want the first line. If you just want it to be colored, what you can do is leave this blank. Just put a space in there. No, you can't do that anymore. You could do that last year. I guess they fixed that. But you can pick your color as well. So let's just pick a different color so you can see the preview kind of. Let me put this back in. There we go. So you can see the preview is updating over here with your colors. So you can do the same colors for every column. You can color code. You can just do random colors, but the whole column has to be that same color. So if you're doing reading in fuchsia, all 10 of these stickers in this column are going to be fuchsia. So then if you go to the second column and you want to personalize that, let's say you want to kind of mix it up and kind of make it a little more stylized. I do kind of mixing with capital versus lowercase. So let's say I'm doing world and then history in capital letters. It just makes it look kind of cute. Let's just change the color so you can see. Well, not that color. Let's pick a darker color so you can actually see it. There we go. So you can kind of mix and match between capital and lowercase. You can't change the font, but that is something you can change, is the size. So once you have your columns filled in, then you will be able to see your preview. But you'll notice that only the top sticker is shown. But know that the whole column is going to be filled with that. So if I have reading and I have both lines filled in, it's going to say reading 2020 on every sticker in that column. So it kind of says it here too. Like the preview just shows you the first sticker, but it's the whole column. So what I suggest that you do is, you figure out how many weeks you need and your color scheme. So then you have these columns. You're probably going to have the same label in all of these, but I'm just kind of showing you here. These columns are going to be the same, and you're going to have enough for the entire year. So essentially, you'll have 6 sheets with this fifth column over here as like your random labeled stickers. Okay. Now you can do 5 sheets and just continue using this 5th column as the next label So like if I did all of these as reading and then I wanted to start the math section, then you could do that and only have to pay for 5 sheets. But if you do want to use this extra column for, you know, just like random labels, kind of like I showed you at the beginning of the video, you'll have 6 sheets. So be sure and check your preview very carefully, because you don't want to have to order again. Just be sure that you order exactly what you want is what I'm trying to say. So once you get to the very end, you can add to your bag, and then you'll go in and just start the whole process again and just search again, find them again, start over again for your second sheet, and so on. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I know this can be confusing. The print quality is better, I've noticed, this year than last year. So the colors are pretty true to what is on your screen. Just make sure you have your brightness up so you can see the colors easily and clearly, so that you're ordering what you want to order. But that is the last little tidbit of advice. If you have any more questions, you can definitely leave those down in the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer them for you. And if you want to show me what you bought or in your planner, tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see, because these are like really simple stickers, but there's just something about laying down those stickers that just kind of, it just makes the spread come together. So I just love these. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.